Kaido House and Mini GT delivers some of the finest premium 1/64 scale diecast models for collectors, striking the perfect balance between high-end details and accessible pricing. Today we are unboxing some of the best releases from 2026, and we also have an exclusive chase. Before we get into the Kaido House models, let's check this cool release by Mini GT, the Porsche 911 GT3 R Skeleton Rexy, which alongside the Rexy and Rexy are absolute icons in the premium 1/64 diecast world. These models replicate the real-world fan-favorite track cars run by the IMSA race team AO Racing. Skeleton Rexy came to life as a Halloween black and white makeover of the green T-Rex livery. I have the box version to open, but Mini GT also launched the blister variant, which also comes with the box inside. It's the same thing, nothing different besides the packaging, and I also have the cool pink Rexy as a comparison. Rexy is the best version, and while it's not as hard to find or as expensive as the Hot Wheels Chase version released in car culture, it's still a solid release. AO Racing know how to stand out with their cool liveries on the cars, and Mini GT replicated that very well. I could talk about the level of detail all day long, but you can just see how well it's made. Sponsors on the body and tires, colors, the cool combination of white and black, and red on the side mirrors and numbers on the body. Top-notch livery, massive rear wing, skeleton graphic that show exactly how well the Halloween body is looking on this Porsche 911 GT3. In the first video trying the Kaido House cars, I was just experimenting, but as you can see, I kept going and it's fun. It's very fun trying out all these cool models that diecast brands like Mini GT and Kaido House brings to the 1/64 scale diecast world. Now, it would be really interesting to see a Hot Wheels premium version of it, and knowing Hot Wheels for so many years, I can speculate they will release one very soon. First up is a classic European muscle, a car manufactured with huge history in car culture. This is number 2023, the BMW M3 Kaido Touring Champ version 1, and I have to bring up the packaging details and you will see moving forward how good they are. Kaido House took the iconic E30 M3 boxy shape and gave it the ultimate street race stance. This blue and white racing livery screams retro touring car. It features real rubber tires mounted on gorgeous deep dish BBS wheels. If you peek through the windows, you can spot a fully molded, color-matched roll cage tucked neatly inside the interior and red racing seats. It's full of liveries, logos and sponsors, as well as a sturdy diecast metal body and chassis with a bright blue paint job and clean white racing stripes. In real life, the E30 is probably the most famous and successful touring race car built by BMW. With the Kaido House release, Jun Imai has added custom Japanese tuning elements like the ultra-wide custom body kit, extreme low slang stance, and prominent front splitters. We already know by now that Kaido House models have a specific charm, a specific theme to their releases, and we will see that with each diecast casting. I don't know if every release has a chase variant, but I know this BMW has one, and if you find one with a raw metal finish or Zamak, how we know the term from Hot Wheels, then you found yourself the exclusive chase piece. Next is number 232, the Nissan Silvia S13-R Kaido Works version 1, in a very bright and simple packaging, one that works very well. Another aspect to appreciate about the packaging is the extra layers of safety, so you will know for sure the diecast casting will reach to you in the best conditions possible. You can't notice through the camera, but they're very heavy, so they feel very well made, very premium. This is a new release this year and it represents a wild, custom reimagining of the iconic 1988-1993 Nissan Silvia S13 generation, and it is widely considered one of the greatest and most affordable rear-wheel drive sports car ever made. Because it was lightweight and it sent a lot of power to the rear wheels, it was very easy to use in drag racing competitions. Of course, Jun Imai brought the Kaido Works touch in a specific way, with the custom wide body kit, broad racing fenders, an aggressive front Advan splitter, and a massive wing on the back, which I really love. The front hood is completely removable, just like professional full-scale race cars, and it reveals the very detailed engine. And when you add these amazing wheels, one that I would love to see on some of the Hot Wheels cars, it turns this Silvia into a very fun casting. Nothing crazy on the body when it comes to graphics, just a few liveries with Advan, Nismo and Kaido. The interior has a roll cage, and if you pick enough you could spot other details on the steering wheel and seats. Even this light green metallic paint is a direct nod to the original two-tone paint found on the real factory S13 launch back in 1988. These Kaido House cars are developed for the automotive enthusiasts and the dedicated diecast collectors, so not your everyday toy to play on the track sets, and they are widely considered serious collectibles. I definitely agree with that statement just by looking at the overall product, packaging, presentation, graphics, build quality and details overall, not to mention the pricing. Next is number 191, the Nissan Skyline R33 Advan version 1, another iconic JDM car with a huge car culture history. Again, Kaido House is trying to be as real as possible. They replicate cars from the real world, but they bring their own fantasy touch to each casting, or at least most of them, so the result is something many of us would love to have in real life, but probably impossible to build, or we would face some legal or technical challenges. This Skyline is not something you could see on the streets in this exact build, but it's awesome to look at in the 1/64 scale. It's full of details. It has the full Advan theme going on, one that we know really well from Hot Wheels. This is the real life Godzilla, and we know it got that nickname for destroying the competition on track. It has an aggressive stance, a heavily slammed suspension with deep dish white racing wheels, tucked neatly beneath custom flared wide-body fenders, and a design that features a massive racing-style carbon fiber front lip spoiler to control high-speed airflow underneath the bumper. If you pop open the hood, you will find a detailed engine bay with a beautifully painted replica of the famous RB26 twin-turbo motor. The red and black colors pop really well, and the logos and details are in the right places. The stance, as I mentioned, is very low to the ground, probably a dream for a customizer. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. I get to learn so many things about these cars, about Kaido House, and about Jun Imai, who's not just a diecast designer or owner of a diecast brand, he is actually an automotive enthusiast, he loves cars, he owns a lot of them, and what you see in these 1/64 scale cars is exactly what he loves to create, his passion and his creative imagination. I get like 100 views per video, so it's great I have fun making these, otherwise I would have stopped a long time ago. This is number 235, the Nissan Silvia S13-R Kaido Drift version 1, and this is the more exciting version of the S13, more graphical, more eye-catchy. This release swaps the clean factory look that we saw earlier for a full-on track-ready professional drift car style, and it looks outstanding. It features the Grady theme in an iconic gunmetal grey racing livery, logos and impressive graphics overall. Just like the previous version, the entire front hood can be removed to reveal the same detailed engine bay. It does make sense because in real professional drift cars, fiberglass or carbon fiber body clips are built to lift off instantly for quick repairs in case of mechanical failures. I do enjoy this version a lot more as it features highly detailed custom rims where the rear wheels are noticeably wider and have a deeper dish than the front wheels. I enjoy the graphics as well, the colors and overall aspect. The clean approach is far from being bad, but if I had to pick just one, it would be this one. This version also has a chase, one very hard to spot as it has a raw paint, Zamak, instead of grey and less purple. These are all 2026 cars, they were all pre-ordered, cause as much as I'm aware of, it's the only way you can actually buy these. You can get them from the official Kaido House online store, authorized hobby retailers or diecast shops. You cannot find them in physical stores like Walmart in the USA, Smith's in the UK and so on. I got mine from Hot Wheels Hunter and as always I will leave a link to the website in the description. Now for something heavy. This is number 212, the Chevrolet Silverado Kaido Intimidator version 1. Kaido House doesn't just do cars, their track castings are heavy, solid metal masterpieces. GTM cars are the main focus, but from Euro, the BMW is the brand choice, and from the American market, the Chevy Silverado. So far, because from what I could read, this might change in the future, and we might see Volkswagen from the European market and Camaro from the American side. Considering the Silverado is based on the third generation Chevy C10, a truck built for hard work, it has gone a long way to where it is now, and custom shops love to add modifications and turn this truck into a high-speed street machine. It looks very good in these colors, graphics, logos and liveries. All of these have side mirrors, and probably here is where I have the only negative. These are usually made out of rubber and most of them are not very secured. They can very easily be ripped off. If you don't handle them with maximum care, you might lose them. I have mentioned chases for most of the castings today, but I haven't actually shown you one. Well, not until now, as this is the chase version of the Chevrolet Silverado. It actually does look a little bit better and it's a blacked out version, very detailed, very interesting. I don't know how exclusive these chases are, how many can be found in a case or how many are made, but as long as they're exclusive, collectors will want them. True to Kaido House fashion, this truck has been dropped so low to the ground that its body nearly scraped the surface. It features custom dark red Type 9 racing wheels with deep dish barrels tucked inside ultra-wide, custom flared rear fenders. The Intimidator features a fully functional opening tailgate at the back, and the front hood pops up to reveal a heavily detailed custom V8 racing engine bay. They are really cool, fun to open, fun to try them on the turntable, high quality details and graphics. What a fun and interesting lineup! From removable body clips on the S13 variations to the raw track aggression on the 911 GT3 R from Mini GT, 1/64 scale collecting has never been better. Let me know in the comments down below which of these models wins the first place for the best diecast model. Drop a like, subscribe for more premium unboxings, and I will catch you in the next one.